Aloha! Welcome to the 2021 Hawaii Green Business Awards ceremony. I'm Maria Tome with the Hawaii State Energy Office. This event is being recorded and will be made available on the Hawaii Green Business Program website. Thank you to everyone participating in this annual ceremony that recognizes businesses, nonprofits, and events that have demonstrated a commitment to going green by implementing energy and resource-efficient practices. The entities being recognized today have shown, through their leadership, that you can improve your bottom line while supporting the transition to a more sustainable Hawaii, using a host of innovative measures, such as high-efficiency lighting and water fixtures, and by avoiding sending waste to landfills. These awardees are each helping to decrease our impact on the environment and helping to reduce our reliance on imported fossil fuels. We have several special items to present to our Green Business Program awardees today in recognition of their accomplishments. These include a commendation from the Governor's Office, a reclaimed wood plaque made by Haleiwa-based found wood, and a certificate and window decal from the Hawaii State Energy Office and Department of Health. To recognize today's awardees, our speakers are the Honorable Governor David Ige, the First Lady Dawn Amano Ige, Scott Glenn, Chief Energy Officer of the Hawaii State Energy Office, and Ernest Lau, Manager and Chief Engineer, Honolulu Board of Water Supply. And now, if he is ready, remarks from Governor David Ige.
Thanks, Maria. Aloha. Don and I are honored to join you this morning to present the 2022 Hawaii Green Business Awards. Today's honorees represent businesses and organizations that have taken innovative steps to incorporate green practices into multiple aspects of their operations. The award categories are hotels and resorts, venues, offices, and events. Despite the challenges of 2020, they have continued to improve the work environment for the health and safety of their employees, elevated the experiences of their clients, and have helped to push us further toward our goals for a clean, resilient Hawaii. I want to also acknowledge the government and industry partners who supported and collaborated on this program. Our collective actions will have a positive impact on conserving energy and water, reducing waste, and protecting Hawaii's environment for future generations.
I'm pleased to join today's program to celebrate and acknowledge the recipients of the Hawaii's Green Business Award. Hawaii has a bold energy and climate agenda, and that's to become emissions negative by 2045. To reach this goal, we need the support of everyone, the business community, government, and nonprofit organizations. It's important that we all work together to build a clean and sustainable Hawaii, not only for us in this virtual room, but for future generations. Working together as a community, we will reach our clean energy goals. Congratulations to the recipients of the Hawaii's Green Business Awards. Mahalo.
Thank you, Governor and First Lady. Our next speaker is Chief Energy Officer, Scott Glenn. Mr. Glenn.
Aloha, everyone, and good morning. Governor and First Lady, thank you both for joining us today and your strong support for this program. We are very pleased to be a part of this and to do this program since 2002. The Green Business Awards have recognized the efforts and contributions of local businesses, organizations, and venues in helping us to meet our clean energy and climate goals. The businesses and events here today have demonstrated a commitment in multiple areas, including energy conservation, waste reduction, water conservation, natural resource preservation, community involvement, and cultural preservation. These are all very important values that together help us to kokua because we are acutely aware of how vulnerable we are to things that affect our daily life, from volatile fuel prices and electricity prices to supply distributions, along with the threats of climate change like sea level rise and our fragile ecosystems. This business program, the Hawaii Green Business Program, helps us to address these issues by creating partnerships across public, private, nonprofit, and multiple sectors of the economy so that we can work together to achieve our carbon negative economy before 2045. The efficiencies that we bring through this program are a way to highlight that not only do we need to switch to more renewable and sustainable sources, but also to be more efficient and effective in how we use them and reduce the waste that we have, because waste is also not good for business, and it's also not good for the public and our individuals. So we want to thank everyone again for your participation in the program, and congratulations for the great work that you have done. And we're very honored to be able to honor you all today. So thank you again, and aloha.
Thank you, Scott. Our next speaker is Honolulu Board of Water Supply Manager and Chief Engineer, Ernest Lau. Mr. Lau.
Aloha, everybody, and good morning. I'm happy to see the participation we have this year and really appreciate your dedication and hard work toward a sustainable Hawaii. You know, as we have seen in recent events, life without safe drinking water cannot be the new norm. It is our responsibility, our kuleana, to take care of the aina and the vai that runs through it. The Board of Water Supply works hard every day to ensure that Oahu and its people have safe and reliable drinking water. We must all work together for the benefit of our island community now and into the future. Mahalo, thank you so much for doing your part to ensure a green and sustainable Hawaii. Aloha.
Thank you, Mr. Lau. Some of our awardees have submitted short videos highlighting the important work they have done to make their operations more energy efficient and sustainable. Let's have a look. Catherine Yoshimura from the Board of Water Supply will share the videos.
Sorry. Thank you, Maria. My name is Catherine, and I have the honor of showcasing this year's Hawaii Green Business Program awardees. The first category will be Green Hotels and Resorts. Our first hotel will be Kingsland by Hilton Grand Vacations.
Welcome to the Kingsland by Hilton Grand Vacations. At Waikoloa Beach Resort on Hawaii Island. Kingsland is a vacation ownership resort with 435 condominium-style settings, varying from 1 to 3 bedroom units. This project sits on 116 acres within the resort area of Waikoloa and consists of 16 guest-occupied buildings, 1 super pool, 2 large pools, the clubhouse, and an operations center. The grounds consist of open parking areas, various bodies of water, and landscaping within the lava fields of Waikoloa. Landscaping consists of strategically placed plants based on the need for irrigation and sunlight. Evolving from the original design, plants that are better in shaded areas with more moisture are grouped together, and drought-resistant plants that thrive in direct sunlight are placed in open areas. The current development as we operate it has 3 phases and is the largest timeshare operations in Waikoloa. The first phase opened in 2008 and finished in 2010 with a LEED Silver Green building certification. The resort did significant work to convert to energy-efficient lighting throughout the exterior and interior spaces. All the parking lot, landscaping, and guest building corridor lighting were switched to LED. All interior lighting was converted from CFL to LED lights. Variable frequency drives were added to pumps supporting the pools, chillers, and cooling towers. Energy-efficient thermostats were replaced in all 435 guest units, along with the pumps for water features. Monitoring and controls have been upgraded to watch for spikes in billing. To investigate any anomalies, all utility usage is tracked by a corporate software called LightStay. Water usages in public areas have been mitigated with touchless faucets, waterless urinals, and home air consulting to ensure water quality. Water irrigation has rain sensors to prevent overwatering and wasting of resources. Renovation projects that continue our sustainability initiatives are the replacement of AC units from R22 to 410 refrigerant and replacement refrigerators, dishwashers, clothes washers and dryers, microwaves, electric ranges, and TVs with all Energy Star selections. Within the community, Kingsland has a stretch of the highway leading to the resort that is part of our regular cleanup program. Kingsland, along with the other HGV Waikoloa team members, participated in the Visitor Industry Charity Walk with over $15,000 in donations raised.
Next, we'll hear from the Outrigger Hotels.
Aloha, my name is Albert Kahalihoy and I am the Area Director of Engineering for the Outrigger Hospitality Group. 2021 revealed opportunities operationally for Outrigger in regards to restructuring the way we address the care of our environment. Outrigger continued on projected phase projects at all of our properties, such as LED retrofitting, recommissioning of large energy use equipment in the central plant, such as pumps, heaters, and chillers. We evaluated and fine-tuned our protocols to meet new demands on efficiency, such as our awareness programs, smart systems implementation, just to name a few. Low occupancy levels also permitted Outrigger to perform major preventive maintenance and deep cleaning on equipment in our restaurants and public areas otherwise inaccessible because of pedestrian traffic. In 2021, we completed preventive maintenance and deep cleaning of our guest room fan coil units in conjunction with the installation of upgraded INCOM IC5 thermostat systems, which increased operational efficiencies. Our biggest contribution in 2021 was the implementation, submission, and acceptance of the 5 Waikiki properties into the Hawaiian Green Business Program. This being a milestone for Outrigger to have 5 properties in the program at the same time. In 2022, Outrigger will be taking steps toward providing green initiative mentorships with our tenant business partners at each property. Additionally, in 2022, Outrigger is committed to be a trailblazer in green initiatives and sustainability in Hawaii. Mahalo.
Our third hotel is the Westin Nanea Ocean Villas.
Hawaiian culture directly connects to sustainability. It goes very far back to our ancient Hawaiian days, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They created a self-sustaining unit amongst each moku on each island. So they had ahupua'a, which went from the mountains to the sea. And within those units, they had to cohabitate with their neighbors. They had to trade amongst each other. And they were only given the resources that they had and that they brought over through canoes and whatnot. They didn't get to just have things shipped over. So they either had to live a sustainable lifestyle or not be able to survive. Argumentatively, you could say that our reefs would not be as safe without this hotel here, because it does actually absorb all the water runoff that comes from the mountains. So all those harmful toxics, pesticides, other kinds of things that came from our roads, farms, they would all normally just be going right down to the reef. But instead, our water retention basins
Thank you, Volcano House, for being a green hotel. Our last hotel we'll hear from is Prince Waikiki.
Go.
Aloha, my name is Josh Hargrove and I'm the General Manager here at Prince Waikiki. And we want to say first and foremost, thank you so much for this great award. We're thrilled to be one of the Hawaii Green Business Award recipients. And a big shout out to my team for all the work that they do to make this happen. There's a number of things we're doing around the property from a facility standpoint, from an LED retrofit across the hotel and golf course. Air conditioning is one of our greatest energy consumptions. Renovating our chiller and our cooling towers, recycling throughout the property, but then also some specific things where we do a food rescue program where we take some of our food that's not used in the buffet and give it to some charitable organizations to be able to give to some of those in our community who are less fortunate. And then also some of our gently used amenities and linens that we use throughout the hotel on an annual basis. We also give those to charity to be able to give back instead of going into our landfills, to be able to go into our community to some of those less fortunate than ourselves, as well as the many other initiatives that we're doing. We're very proud of as well too, but those are some of the key highlights. And then as well as some fun things that we're doing to be able to involve our guests. So when you come and you stay and you check in here at Prince Waikiki, we have the option to be able to go out and give back. So we partner with Sustainable Coastlines Hawaii to be able to go out and do a beach cleanup while you're here and say, you have a great time in Waikiki, but also be able to give back during your stay. We have some fun things that guests can do to give back. We have our Biki bike station as well as our GoX electric scooters to be able to take out and not only lower the congestion in Waikiki, because we've all had the traffic in Waikiki, but also lower emissions, have fun while doing it, and it's a win-win for everybody and a really fun way to have sustainable tourism. And then finally, the last thing I'd highlight is our aquaponics garden. So up on our rooftop, to be able to maximize that space, we have a garden up there. So if you come and dine with us, lettuce or the herbs or spices, you come in and you have a cocktail and you see the garnish, it's very likely it might come from our rooftop garden. And so just a number of ways we're trying to be creative, have fun with it, and really embrace this concept of sustainable tourism. So with all that said, we're thrilled that all of those efforts have been recognized and that we're the recipients of this award. So thank you so much. Aloha.
Next category is the green venue.
Ho'omaluo. It means to conserve our resources, but it's so much more than a word. It's a way of life, a way of business, a way of protecting nature and ensuring its survival. At the Hawaii Convention Center, Ho'omaluo is a mission, a celebration of our decades-long endeavor to preserve, protect, and enhance the natural beauty of the Hawaiian Islands. It inspires everything we do and touches everyone we serve.
Next category is green office. First, we'll hear from the University of Hawaii, Maui College.
The University of Hawaii Maui College campus will soon be the first UH campus to achieve net zero energy. It will also be among the first in the nation to generate 100% of its energy from on-site solar photovoltaic systems, coupled with battery storage, eliminating all fossil fuel use.
We're very excited about the opportunity actually for not only the cost savings that we're going to experience here at the college, but also the learning opportunity. And to me, that's the most important thing.
The project is part of a partnership with Johnson Controls and Pacific Current that will also virtually eliminate fossil fuel consumption at 4 community college campuses on Oahu. Through a combination of solar shade canopies, distributed energy storage, and energy efficiency measures, Leeward, Honolulu, Kapi'olani, and Windward community colleges will reduce their use of fossil fuel by a range of 70 to 98%. This is the second phase of a multi-year energy efficiency and renewable energy project for the 5 community college campuses that moves UH closer to its ambitious net zero goal of producing as much renewable energy as it consumes across all 10 campuses by 2035. Phase 1 consisted of energy efficiency measures, such as LED lighting. Phase 2 includes upgrades and the installation of more on-site solar PV coupled with battery storage. UH students are applauding the advancements.
I think that it shows that we have initiative and drive and that we really care about what we're doing, and we're actually applying our knowledge to where we are.
Energy and infrastructure improvements at the 5 UH campuses involved in the project are scheduled to be completed by the second quarter of 2019.
Now we will have Honeywell.
Honeywell's Smart Energy Office in Honolulu is committed to helping improve the health and quality of life of the island's citizens and the sustainability of its community. An essential part of that commitment is to institute operational policies that actively promote clean air, conserve natural resources, and reduce the country's dependence on foreign oil. Our goal is to help Hawaii residents and businesses to adopt a clean energy lifestyle by providing rebates and other incentives in return for making smart energy choices. The program continually shares our environmental influence and conservation contributions with customers, clients, local businesses, retailers, and associates as part of our program outreach initiatives. We continue to work with the food bank in our Rid-A-Fridge and appliance programs, which include the proper disposal and recycling of appliances. We recycle all office products and only purchase products for office use with a minimum of 30% recycled content. Our office converted all phone systems to voice over IP, reducing the need for a 24/7 phone switch, which resulted in removing and recycling all desk phones. We also replaced all desktop computers with laptop computers to reduce energy consumption and provide more flexibility to the office staff.
Our last category is green events. The first green event is the 2021 Sony Open in Hawaii.
Sony Open in Hawaii is a special event that showcases golf talents against the backdrop of Hawaii's natural beauty. Due to COVID pandemic, the Sony Open in 2021 was held without the spectators, but our team remained committed to the sustainability initiative through a strong collaboration among the Friend of Hawaii charities, Waialae Country Club, and Sony. The event has been certified as green event by the state of Hawaii every year since 2016, and we focus our effort to enhance the digital communication for the overall tournament as well as for sustainability initiative. Tournament guide, various updates, and other communication were provided digitally, which help us reduce the number of hard copies produced with the event. Furthermore, the sustainability course map was developed, showcasing the integration of sustainability at Sony Open. We connected with some of the amazing professional golfers to hear their thoughts on sustainability in the golf industry as well, and made the Sustainability with Pro articles available on the website. We proactively communicated about the sustainability to raise the public awareness while helping to reduce the use of natural resources at the event. Sustainability has been a key part of Sony Open in Hawaii, and as a community-wide charity event, the tournament galvanizes public and private sector volunteerism around green practices on multiple levels. Some of key green practices at 2021 event includes placement of recycling receptacles throughout the course and hand sorting of waste for recycling, food waste diversion for use at local piggery farm, reuse of various material from past events such as sets and equipment for structures, including steel, wood, flooring, mesh, and signages. No use of styrofoams, plastic straws, or coffee stirrers. Use of compostable cups, takeout containers, and other materials. Carbon offset as part of the event's carbon footprint assessment. Solar panel on the clubhouse, annex building, pro shop, and cart barns at Waialae Country Club. use of organic fertilizer on the golf course, and a non-toxic cleaner in the facility at Waialae Country Club. Despite the significant changes at the Sony Open in Hawaii in 2021, the team strived with the sustainability initiative where feasible. We're proud to be doing our part to support Hawaii's beauty and natural resources. We truly appreciate the recognition of Sony Open in Hawaii as a green event. Mahalo.
Our next event is the Century Tournament of Champions. We want to say a big mahalo and congratulations to this year's Green Business awardees.
Thank you, Catherine, and mahalo to the businesses and events for putting together such great projects. The exceptional efforts by this year's Green Business Program awardees to save energy and water and reduce waste show what can be achieved when government and the private sector work together. Before we wrap up today, I would like to recognize some of the people who put together this virtual recognition ceremony. Zach Espino and Ashley Dorman from the Office of the Governor, Travis Hiramoto from the Department of Health, Catherine Yoshimura from the Honolulu Board of Water Supply, and from the Hawaii State Energy Office, Claudia Rapcook, Gail Suzuki-Jones, Alan Okimoto, Elena Arinaga, Amanda Ho, and Kiera Williams. And a note to awardees, please expect to receive your award certificate soon. Thank you for attending this year's event, and we hope to see you next year. Take care and happy Aloha Friday.
Aloha and mahalo, everybody.
Aloha, congratulations, and thank you, everyone.
Great job.
Oh, thank you.